Alright, guys, that was a little frustrating. I don't know. What was the last thing that you guys saw before the stream died there? Uh, because dang, okay, so I got the last message I saw you see was from Chris, who said great video today. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And I went on talking, and then there was the boss fight, and then after the boss fight ended, I noticed that it was still like really quiet. I'm like, man, tough crowd tonight. Didn't realize I was streaming for a party of 0. So that sucked. But anyways, hi. Yeah, the boss fight just didn't agree with the stream, huh? So what was the last thing that you guys saw before the stream just randomly died? Man, that is so frustrating. The boss fight, did you see the end of the boss fight at least? No. Oh man, that sucks. You saw your Nvidia update. Well, hey, Sir Cucumber, how's it going, man? That's so frustrating because I did not receive any sort of notification from my streaming software or anything. Nothing indicated that the stream went offline. And I was like, all right, I finished the boss. And I'm like going around and starting to explore and stuff. It froze in the same place that the screen went black last time. Well, I finished the boss. I'm sorry you didn't get to see it. You missed out on... Should I restart the game? I think I'm gonna restart the game, guys. Or not the whole game. I'm gonna reload my save though, because you missed the end of the boss fight. And it wasn't so bad, really. Man, what bad luck. Well, thanks for sticking around and thanks for coming back, guys. I do appreciate it. So, what would you prefer? Would you prefer that I redo the boss fight? Because I'm more than happy to do that. Or would you just prefer to move on? Nah, keep going. You don't want to see the end of that boss fight, even though it was super funny at the end. You'd say move. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, we will just move on then, guys. All right. Here, let's switch back to our gameplay scene here. So what had, and I'll just give you a quick recap of what happened here. All right, let me put everything back to full screen so I can see a little better. Like so. Okay. So what happened? we defeated the thing, the big bad evil monster guy, and then the queen got angry with us, and she went out onto the balcony. And she jumped off the balcony and tried to crush us, but we dodged out of the way, and she fell through the floor. And then you could hear that she was continuing to fall through subsequent floors. And then apparently, hey John, apparently when she fell through the floor, she damaged the foundation of the whole castle, which is why it is now in rubble like this. And then we saw the king, and I talked to him, and he's like, oh crap, I gotta go back to Eben. And I guess everybody moved away from Ivor Tower, now back to Eben Keep. So that's what you missed. And I'm so sorry. I am so bummed that you guys ended up missing out on that. It was pretty funny. It was really funny, actually. But, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so what happened? I guess my internet just died for no apparent reason, and I just had to restart my router. There was an error, indeed. So what's kind of interesting and kind of funny, I think, Or maybe not funny, but it plays with your expectations. I sell the finest armor and goods in town. You'll not find better deals anywhere else. Oh, really? Well, I already got what you got. You know, when you hear about the Ebon Keep and Ivor Tower, you probably assume, or you would probably think that maybe the Ivor Tower is like the good tower, and then Ebon Keep is the evil dark tower, right? But no, it's the opposite. The black spire is actually the original nice castle, and the white tower is the imposter kingdom. Who would have thought? I don't think this is the way. I think last time we ended up having to leave through the castle. Unless I'm mistaken. Got hacked by Crash Override. That is exactly what happened. My stream crashed and I got a Crash Override. Unless there's a way to get there from this side. I don't think that there is. Yeah. Yeah, looks like this is just a dead end. That's too bad. I guess there's only one route between the castles, and do I get the ship now? I don't know. I've never played this before. Yeah, this is a blind run. But don't worry. I'm not too worried about spoilers. I don't feel spoiled. And then never mind. All right, I shan't mind. But if you've played this before, am I going the right way to get back to Ivor or Ebon Keep? Like I think I gotta go through the castle to get there, right? Am I right about that? It's been ages. Okay. There we go. Good boy, Turbo. I mean, good boy, Turbo. Well, these guys sure are pain. Bunch of numbskulls here, I tell ya. Ah, rats. Oh, got some oil. Was it some royal oil?
I think someone might be following us.
Hey, Valium! Welcome to the stream. Kinda reminds me of that movie, Attack from the Spaceships. Alien spaceships. Did I pronounce that name correctly? As in, pump up the volume. I may be wrong about that. Alright, here's the real queen. Oh, you brave little boy! Thanks to you, the kingdom is once again filled with happiness and hope. Oh, cool. Where's the king? I sent him this way, didn't I? Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of what she has to say right now. Let's go over here. How about you? That's a what? Is that a rocket? That's a yep. Well, he's not here right now. Well, where could he be? Oh, gotta go through a door. Gotta go back. Okay. Let's go back and go through that door. There was a door I forgot to check. Okay. Alright. What do you smell, Turbo? Yeah, I mean, Turbo's trying to lead me to these books, but I can't seem to find the point to activate whatever is hidden there. Maybe he just happens to like the smell there, I guess. Oh. Hi, Derek! Hi, that's some contraption you got there. It's an invention of mine that allows me to see other lands beyond our kingdom. It's quite exciting. We've seen a lot of... hang on. We've seen a lot of this world, too. But we're really interested in going to that space station. Then we can find our way home. Ah, yes. I think that I have a solution for you. Now that I've mastered my flight with my Wind Walker, I'm ready for bigger challenges. Oh, there was a perfect opportunity for him to say Skywalker and have an actual, like, you know, B-movie, well, not B-movie reference, but anyway, sci-fi movie reference. Hey, watching you play and stuff. Had the same problem here. Missing that door. I think I can send you into space. But there are some things that I need first. Not long ago, a volcano erupted on the plateau to the north. I know, we were there. Then you must have seen the machine at the core of the volcano. I saw a piece of it in the ground surrounding the volcano when I flew by. There are two pieces that I need for my new invention. They are a valve wheel and a round pressure gauge. That sounds reasonable. And we need an energy source, too. When the statue in the city in the east exploded, there were two jewels that acted as a catalyst. Ah, that's right, the diamond eyes of the dog statue. Well then, you know exactly what I'm after. If you can bring me those items, I'll be able to complete my new invention and send you into space. You can take my Wind Walker on your journey. Cool! It can land wherever there is one of these special pits. Oh, fire pits. Just look for the light. Oh, I thought they were wells. Visit me in my lab when you have all of the items. I'll use them to complete my invention and send you to that place in space. Wow, Turbo. I sure hope that they figured out how to make this thing airtight, considering it's made of wood. Oh well. Holy crap, Turbo! Ah! Oh yes. Here, I'm gonna start recording some of this actually, if I may. I wonder, do you think showing this off in my review would be a spoiler? Would that be too much of spoiler territory? Alright. Well, I mean, spoiler for a 20-something-year-old game, yeah. But believe it or not, I still actually do get people mad at me for including spoilers in my reviews. It's like, guys, without context, like, that's the thing. Spoilers require context to be meaningful at any way. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get lost here for a minute then, and oh, hey, what's over here? Can I land here? I mean, this definitely looks like the kind of place that I should be able to land eventually. Yeah, they had to work in that mode 7 somehow. That is true. Oh yeah, I guess even Secret of Mana had a mode 7 scene like this with Draggy. Spoilers! Spoiler warning. Let's see, which area is this? Yeah, I haven't read the spoilers either. But yeah, that's another thing. I'm really surprised how little people cared about possible Final Fantasy VII Remake spoilers there were in the comments of my new video today. I mean, I didn't show any spoilers, obviously, because I care about that sort of thing. But people are like, huh, it's just a remake of a 20-year-old game. What could you spoil? It's like, guys, a remake of this magnitude, I wouldn't expect it to be the exact same thing. It's probably going to have a lot of different story beats, and a lot of those things could be very spoilery. Yeah, it's not just a remake. Exactly. That's what I think a lot of people are just totally failing to capture. Don't try and get around me and enter the palace grounds. I'm warning you, I'm quick like the wind. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna go off this way. Want that demo to come out already? For sure. Yeah, me too. That way I can play the demo and we can talk about it and stuff. That'd be really cool. Smell any eyes over here, Turbo? You don't think Square's gonna even release it at this point? They might, but if they do, I feel like the hack has already stolen a lot of their thunder, you know? And I wouldn't blame them for choosing not to, you know? I lost the poodle. I lost the poosel. No, yeah, he Turbo changes with the location, with the scenery. I wonder what else is. I guess now that I'm back here, I might be able to do some more trading and such. Centurion home. Somebody wanted the chocobo egg. Yeah, they really shouldn't. They should have secured that data a bit better. I don't want to trade my currency because then I'll lose half of it. Do I get twice as much? You sure about that? I thought you get half as much. I provide jewels in exchange for other types of money. Would you like to exchange? I'll give you 2 jewels for every gold coin. Oh, okay. 42,000 jewels? Yeah. Yeah, alright. I want to keep that jade disc. Alright, 5 jars of spice and 2 chickens for a golden jackal. Oh, it's ore. So it's... Set you back. Just 5 jars of spice. Okay, or 2 chickens. Okay, well we can get spice easy enough. There we go. Golden jackal time. Alright, I don't even know how many golden jackals I need, but I think I needed a couple. Yeah, I don't even want that either. I already have it. Centurion cape. Still don't want to... Yeah, this bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pain. But I just kind of want to make sure that I didn't lose out on anything important. Here's one. How do hens stay fit? They always exercise. Yeah, that joke is terrible. Yeah, so what is this golden jackal? You have 2 golden jackals, can be exchanged for powerful helmet or a silver sheath. So somebody's got a powerful helmet. I want to keep that moxa stick for sure. Alright, so I also need 10 jars of spice. Okay, so let's go get some spice. That wasn't a very nice joke. Oh, you know this section by reputation? Yeah, it's convoluted. It's basically a short crash course on the importance of actual standard currencies. And I don't think it was intended to be that way. It just is. Whoops. Okay, fine. Whatever. Alright, let's go get that Centurion helmet. I don't even know if I need it or not, but I want it. Because I'm a collector. Oh yeah, what else does this guy sell? Okay, that's all he has. Alright, so what else could I do with the jackal? Did I get the amulet for the spell? I don't know what amulet or spell you're talking about. Are you talking about the amulet of annihilation? I don't have any of those. Okay. Can be exchanged for the powerful helmet or a silver sheath. Go to the house where the mouse... Oh, goes behind those boxes. That guy. Oh, that guy sells an amulet? Oh. Which amulet? Here, let me double check my gear, because it's been a while since I was here. Charms. No amulet. Okay, so... Oh, it's an ingredient. Hello, buddy. Welcome to my warehouse emporium. Volume. Okay, bye. Yeah, somehow I have 7 honeys, by the way. I have no idea how that happened. Yeah, I just figured I'd stop by there for a second. So, you're talking about the guy on the far end here. Jeweled Scarab. No, go back. Okay, so you said the spot where there was a... Oh.
What's the meaning of this? Why do you disturb my rest?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You're a skinny little guy, aren't you? You need some meat on your bones. You need brute strength. I've got just the thing for you. A power of Atlas.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, let's... Power of Atlas. What would I get rid of for that? That's just called Atlas. Gotta get rid of something, though. Maybe I'll get rid of Slow Burn. I wasn't really...
Of course, in order to use the Atlas, you need an Atlas medallion. I can offer it to you for just 100 jewels. Is it a deal?
Sure.
Use your medallion wisely.
Can I buy more?
Oh, it's you. Have you come back for an Atlas medallion?
150 jewels? Sure. How many of these can I buy? That many? Is it a permanent stat increase, or is it? I'm guessing it's a temporary. You can only have up to 3, huh? Let's see. So if we go here to alchemy, Atlas requires. Oh man, and Atlas also gets stronger as you use it too, doesn't it? As the spell levels up. Would it? Do you think it would be worth it to just like grind for a little while and one Ash and one Atlas medallion? Do you think it'd be worth it to just like use it 10 times just to get it to level 1 first, or should I just not worry about it? Maybe I'll just not. Maybe I just won't worry about it. I will go broke. Okay. Well, maybe I won't then. Well, all right. All right. Well, let's see. So I was supposed to get the diamond eyes. I thought that the diamond eyes exploded though. Oh, the gate's open.
My gum! It's my young friends, Derek and Turbo. I'm afraid I have unpleasant news to share with you. Tiny has set himself up as leader of the Oglins in the depths of the pyramid. I fear the power has gone to his head. Should you try to talk some sense to him, be very careful. I discovered a spell in the palace library that may help you.
I'm not that old, John. I'm not old. I'm 37. Well, I can't just call you man. You can call me Dennis. Sorry.
It requires 1 limestone and 2 parts bone.
Oh, is it barrier? That must be the new thing, huh? It's a defense booster. I'm guessing I'm not gonna need levitate for a while, huh? Oh, Turbo, my old friends. I getcha. No, I'm not 37 coffee. I was quoting Monty Python. Yeah, we don't need levitate. Regrowth was kind of a joke, honestly. Let's re-enable cure. I'm not 37. I'm only 33, I think. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only 33. I'm 33 and a third. All right. It'd be nice if it told you how many charges of a certain spell you have also. That would be handy. All right. I need an ingredient salesperson. It tells you on the ring. Or do you mean like on the ring when you go to use it? Yeah, I need to buy some gear or some ingredients.
Hello, my wife and myself take care of cleaning and maintaining the palace.
All right, where shall we get our ingredients from? There's some ingredients in the statues. Here, let's go sniffing around here. God. Hashtag triggered there. How's it going, Estraga? If I could do a Donald Duck voice, I would, but I absolutely cannot. When I was playing through the Kingdom Hearts series, I remember I was I was doing voices for everybody during the scenes where they weren't voiced. But when it came for Donald, it was just like, this looks like a good spot for some ingredients. Whack. Close enough. You can only impersonate Goofy. I can do a pretty okay Goofy impression, I think. I think of everybody, Goofy's probably the easiest. God, song request during Kingdom Hearts. Someone played Wake Me Up Inside as covered by Goofy. Oh, yuck. Gosh. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let's find some ingredients. Good job, Turbo. You sniffed out the water. What? Why are you talking to me? Yeesh, kids these days. What? Well, I talked to a statue. But it doesn't want to sell me ingredients, I guess. What? So close to song request? Excellent. How many points are you at, John? The guy that saved you from the fall on the hole. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Excellent. Just gotta run across the desert. Yes, Dreamy, we are in not Greece. It's called Antiqua. And let's change our weapons a bit. I can't remember, was my lance at this level? Oh man, okay, my lance isn't at a very high level.
Got him.
Fly. Oh yeah, you can fly. Thanks, KFR. Let's fly. Man, I wish I had a soundboard for Gandalf right now.
Fly, you fool.
Oh yeah. Let's go, Turbo. Am I leveling up my weapons? A little bit. Like, I've got some of them leveled, some of them aren't. I'm mostly wanting to level up my, yeah, I mostly need to level up this, spear right now. My other spears are leveled already. But this guy ain't. Let's see. How do I don't... Oh, there's a fire pit. Okay. I saw a tweet that Elgato is working on their own mic called Project Wave. So Dreamy, question, buddy. Have you happened to notice a marked improvement in my my visual fidelity at the moment? I gotta hang on. I just gotta talk for a minute because, you know, one gearhead to another. Here, let me show you this. Let's see. And there we go. So, Dreamy, do you see this? I got a new camera, buddy. And it's fantastic. It's everything I hoped it would be. I noticed your camera was improved in the last stream, and then you mentioned it. Yep, I sure did. So, Dreamy, this, what I'm using right now, just so you know, I'm using a, cause I'm a huge gearhead. I can't help it. I love streaming equipment and gear and all kinds of things, and I finally upgraded. So many pores. Well, I mean, the funny thing is, like, the picture that you're seeing right now is probably only like 720p. It's not super high definition, but soon the game collection will be in 4K because of this camera. Isn't this song just awesome? I love Terranigma. I love it so much. You're a guy? So, yeah. I am using this with not a cam link. Believe it or not, I'm capturing my gameplay with a cam link, and I'm using my old capture card, which I finally fixed my old capture card. I fixed that. Yeah. Dr. Pepper. Hashtag not sponsored. So I'm using it with my old capture card. That they should sponsor me. I agree. I'm glad you like-minded individuals here. Okay. Anyways, that's all I wanted to do. I want to step aside for a moment, show off this amazing new camera. I got to figure out a way to use it a little bit better in the future. But so yeah, no lag with my older capture card. Exactly. No lag with the new one or the old one. It's working really well. All right. Okay, we'll get back to the game now. All right, full screen. There we go. I can see again. Oh yeah, and also my camera is also in 60 frames, so you can see me do this without any motion blur. It's fantastic. But yeah, anyways, somebody asked if I was leveling up my weapons, and I'm trying to level up this one to level 1. The weapons take forever to level, though, which kind of sucks. Oh, wait, I didn't want to go that way. I like that. I like that emote. Did you know? Uh-oh. 3D streams. Like VR. Oh, that would be pretty cool. It would be really awesome to be able to do something like that. I feel like my streaming cave would be pretty interesting to show off to you guys. The whole setup that I got here. How are those shelves coming along? They're coming along really well, dude. I'm really excited to finally be able to put them in. I'm waiting for them to dry though. So they're mostly dry now, but I don't want to just. I might be able to move them in tomorrow, since I'm not streaming tomorrow. But the thing is, like, all these shelves back here, I gotta take all the games out and put the shelves in. One of the shelves, 7.5 feet tall. The other one's only, like, the other one's only like 6'10". The other is 7.5 feet tall. Oh, you're thinking of like a virtual theater setting. Oh, that'd be pretty cool too. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. But yes, I would like to purchase ingredients. I'll just buy all the ingredients. Oh, you can see other viewers. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I was definitely thinking more along the lines of like, it'd be really cool to be able to like have like a virtual room for you to hang out in. I was thinking like, what was it? You ever seen or watched Ready Player One? Or Reddit? Yeah, that's what I would like to do with a virtual stream if I ever did something like that. All right, let's equip or unequip spells. Sure. Yes, I wanted to re-equip barrier. You can actually see the game collection. Exactly. I'd be so down for that. Alright, let's see what okay, so I definitely can't use super heal or explosion at this point. So let's switch out my spells. I hit the wrong button. Alright, so let's get rid of super heal. Because no one's using that. We can equip... Actually, I don't even want cure, I just want regular heal. Maybe... flash. And the other one was... Was it firepower? Yeah, because firepower uses those expensive ingredients, and I can replace it with fireball. Alright, let's take a look at everything I got now. Oh yeah, explosion is the other one that I cannot use because I don't have the ingredients. So let's get rid of explosion. One up restores hit points, regrowth, revealer, slow burn, super heal. Oh, we might need revealer again for the yeah, for the paths. Who knows? Just because we're, you know, in Rome again, so to speak. They'll probably think it's a cheeky callback to earlier in the game or something. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, that's right. I have an axe now. What? It still won't let me chop down this. Is that the wrong axe? Huh. Okay, I guess I can't break that wall down. I still have no idea how to get to those pots then. Those were humans you exploded. You're not wrong. Technically, Turbo exploded some of them. Most of them. Turbo kills more enemies than I do. Case in point. Humans. Alright, let's go back to our airplane. I'm more than a bird, more than a plane. I'm a bird plane. This is the first rule of acquisition? I don't know. Let's see. The first rule of acquisition is once you have their money, never give it back. Um, what is? Are you guys talking about a game called Acquisition, or are you guys talking about like some business metaphor? Oh, Ferengi from Star Trek. Okay, that's the thing. I never played or watched Star Trek. Yeah, I was always more of a. I'm more of a fantasy nerd than a sci-fi nerd. Unsubbing. No. Hang on. No. See, I'm doing the prequel meme now. That's just as good as being a Star Trek fan, right? No, it's not. Why am I even going this way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh man, I think I shouldn't have even flown, should I? Oh, I have an axe. Can I use... I can't remember. I need to go talk to Tiny. I know that much, and he's hanging out with the reptiles, the ogre things. What were they? Where were they again? The Oglins. Okay, where were the Oglins? Were the were the Oglins over near the volcano? I think they were. Okay, so what I need to do then is I actually just need to go to the volcano direct. You don't even like space-themed games, you prefer fantasy RPGs, but on the other hand, I love sci-fi movies and television. Not really big on fantasy-themed shows. Interesting. Let's see you go to the chest area yet? What chest area are you talking about? Oh, hey, that's part of the dog statue. I didn't want to go there. Oh, the chess area. Yeah, I've been to the... Well, I haven't seen the chessboard, actually. Now I think about it. Yeah, somehow I went into the white... I went to Ivor Tower and I went to the keep, the Ebon Keep, but I actually never saw the chessboard. Yeah, I ran into Cecil. He sold me some good stuff. I wonder how it counts your weapon experience, if it's like, is it the number of enemies that you kill, or is it like the level of the enemies that you kill? Like, could I just grind my low level weapons real easy here by killing a bunch of like weak plants and stuff? Hey, Coffee. Did you say you haven't been in the chess piece? Yeah, I sure haven't. I don't think I have. Like, I did the whole, like, Ebon Tower and, uh, and Ivor Keep and all that. Yeah, so now I'm getting parts for a rocket, I think. Oh, you've been here for 25 minutes? Oh, sorry, man. If you're looking for rest, then look no further. Yeah, okay. I really wish that this game showed you what your weapon experience points are, like... I mean, it shows you what the level is, but it doesn't tell you what how much experience you need to get to the next level, or how much experience you gain per enemy toward your weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all kinds of wrong right now, aren't I? I mean, I do need to go to the to get a part from the broken machine, though. So I guess I could do that too, since I'm here. Uh-oh, am I gonna land in the... No, I didn't. Well, that's lucky. Lucky I didn't land in the volcano there. Hey, I got a gauge. Alright, so now I just need the valve wheel. Once you get the rocket, you will be in the very last part of the game. You might like the dog's transformation. Does he turn into an alien? Because that'd be pretty cool. Hey, Baku-san! Good to see you, dude. And thank you for the host. How are you doing today, man? Does it turn into a Shih Tzu? I wonder. So I got the gauge, but I don't see where the other piece would be that I'm looking for. And it turns into a toaster. Took post-con day off. Going to work on the day after MagFest was impossible. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, trust me, I had a hard enough time going back to work after a 2-week vacation. I know exactly. Maybe it's not exactly the same, but yeah, sometimes it's just like, I can't go back to work after this. But on the other hand, work is how I... Hey, Lance is level 2 now. Excellent. Alright, so I think my hypothesis about leveling up weapons is correct. That if you can just fight low-level enemies, it's just as good as fighting high-level enemies. And faster, too. You know, I was actually thinking about maybe making a video about that at some point. Maybe not a whole video, though. Baku, here's the only reason that I am good with watching some dubbed anime, really, at this point. It's way easier to get Amy to watch anime with me when it's already dubbed. Because she likes to multitask and, like, crochet and stuff. Final boss is pretty easy as long as you get the bazooka ammo. Yeah. I have the bazooka, I just don't think I have much in the way of ammo. Oh, I didn't see what his response was about what the dog transformation is. But no, I actually, I mean, I kind of don't want spoilers, but I also kind of don't care. So, no worries. I'm currently in the middle of getting lost looking for parts. Played Persona 5, and then my wife watched some Gundam Iron Blood, and we recognized the voice actors. Isn't that an awesome feeling when you're like, hey, I know who that is? Sort of. That's... That's, let's see. That's like, oh yeah, I recognize the voice of Steve Bloom. That's Bob from Toonami. And it's like, oh yeah, that's the same voice as Spike from Cowboy Bebop. It's kind of funny how there are so few voice actors and actresses. Like there's such a huge need for voice acting in general, but there's only a handful of people who actually get those jobs in big productions. So as a result, like all like the really big productions usually have several people that you'll recognize. Hey, got some roots. Alright. Well, I'm guessing the valve ain't there. Unless maybe it is, I don't know. It'd be really cool to be able to lend my voice talents, my vocal skills to maybe an indie RPG project. If whenever were to approach, I'd take them up in a heartbeat for sure. That's right. This is the way to the volcano as well.
Well, gosh, Turbo, I guess we can't go this way.
Huh. Welp. I buy and sell the finest armor in the area. Well, time to get out of here then. You always thought I did an amazing Roger impression. Roger Klotz. I actually, my favorite character from Doug has always been Mr. Dink.
Hiya, Douglas. Very expensive.
Mr. Dink was an awesome character. And you know what's really funny about Mr. Dink and Mrs. Dink? They don't have any kids, and they're always buying stuff that's
Very expensive.
right. And and the funny thing about that is that the last name is a play on words. It means dual income, no kids. It's they call that Dink, and basically what the result is you have a lot of additional money to spend on whatever you want because you're not spending it all on your kids all the time.
Come on, Turbo. Let's go talk to Fire Eyes.
So yeah, Mr. Dink is a it's a play on people with no kids. It's awesome. Okay. I feel like a lot of millennials are going to be dinks. Not because it'll afford them anything else, but just because they can't afford kids. How did I learn the term? Gosh, where did I learn the term? It's actually, there's two ways of saying it. You can say dink or tink, because it just means two incomes, no kids. I don't remember how I learned the term, but I did at one point, and then I realized that Mr. Dink was a like a parody of that. Hi, Derek. It looks like you've been through a lot.
That's for sure.
Strongheart told me that he saw you riding on the back of a giant bird.
Actually, it's a flying machine. Tinker and Tinker Tinderbox made it.
You know of people in this world?
Yeah. And 2 of them are from Podunk, Horace and Camellia.
Interesting. I know them. They were part of the experiment. The only one that's not accounted for is my grandfather. I wonder where he could be.
I think he might be in some sort of strange space station. And Tinker's going to help me and Turbo get there. That might be our only way back to Podunk. Now we're on a mission to find some items that Tinker needs in order to send us into space. We've already found the gauge of the volcano machine on the slope. Now we just need to find the big wheel.
When the volcano blew, a lot of the debris landed in bug muck. That might be a good place for you to search.
Thanks for the advice.
By the way, when you were in that experiment, was anybody else there besides you, Horace, Camellia, and your grandfather? Because someone is causing a lot of trouble around here,
and that person might have had something to do with the experiment.
That's an interesting theory. But no one else was there. No one except for the butler. But he was just a robot, programmed to clean the house and serve guests.
Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this when we get to the space station.
Good luck. Let me know what you find in the passage to Podunk. I miss the place. So she doesn't need me to find the big wheel. The guy who needs me to find the wheel is the inventor, Tinker Tinderbox. All right, so we got to go to the bug muck. And oh, the bug muck from here wasn't south though. It was, I think, east. Well, I also was just playing this part like a week ago. I mean, I haven't been playing this game for all that long. It's pretty short. Yeah, I think and also I have plenty of practice at this point. I wouldn't say it's my memory. It's my memory. Well, it's kind of selective. I forget a lot of the important stuff so I can... Hey, Haben. I forget a lot of the unimportant stuff so I can remember the important stuff. Such as how to get to the bug muck from here. And even that I don't remember super well. Uh-oh. There we go. Hang on, I didn't mean to go that way. I wanted to check the chest. Or gourd. Oh, the gourd is empty now. Or maybe it was empty before and it just didn't look like it. Okay, here we've found our way to the bug muck. I wonder, can I kill these guys easy now? I got the... Now I can throw that spear. Nope, they still dodge. Oh, you got interviews coming up this week, dude? Good to hear it, man. Kick some butt. Literally, you walk in, you kick the door open, you strut in, you're like, here's the deal, guys. You'll want me. Capiche?
Use your formulas wisely.
Yeah, I'll buy some ingredients. You walk in, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Okay, don't do that. Oh, come on. You guys are no fun. Customer support. Yeah, that's stuff that I'm pretty familiar with. I did something similar when I worked for a body camera company a few years back. Back before I became a trainer there. It's a good opportunity. As long as the company has their act together. Which isn't always a given, but you know that now. And they usually don't. Some of them do. It really depends. Basically, if they ever get past that startup mentality, that's... like, there's a difference between being a startup and having a startup mentality. Because, like... Because a lot of times startups are just like, oh yeah, we're quirky. We call our employees rock stars and ninjas and stuff. It's the official title. We're off the, we're hip, we're cool. We have free soda in the fridge, but also we'll make you work 100 hours a week because we're a startup, and that's what quirky companies do. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, a company that can't manage their company, that can't help their employees maintain a work-life balance, is a company that probably doesn't deserve to exist. Like, when I went to work for myself for a while, making the game collection full-time for a while, and I was definitely not maintaining a work-life balance, but that's on me, right? And that was my choice. But I wouldn't ever hire another employee in that same position because they're not they don't have the same potential for growth within the company that I would by myself. Like like you should be okay with working for yourself that hard. Working for somebody else? No, pay me. That's the long and short of it. There's a TED talk, I think, or there's some sort of talk that I thought that's really kind of important. It's called "F You Pay Me," and it's all about working freelance and working for startups and how nobody wants to pay you for the work that you do. And those are the words that you need to basically convey. Sometimes it's just "F you, pay me." um, I don't know what you're talking about, Alec. Why would you think that? Oh yeah. Yeah, when the company thinks that that job benefits are things like having a foosball table in the break room, it's like, no, that's not a benefit. I need health care. That's what a benefit is. Paid vacation time off. That's a that's a benefit. Um, they're like, sorry, best I can do is a espresso machine in the next to the microwave. Oh man, where? I mean, if it fell into the bug muck, it's got to be around here somewhere. I think. Ugh. Oh, awesome! Congrats, Haben. Yes, a Keurig coffee machine is a perk. Yep. As opposed to where I work now, working for the government, they have a Keurig machine, but it's very much a bring your own cake cup sort of situation, which is kind of okay with me because I'm a little bit of a coffee snob. I'd rather bring my own cake cups than drink the company Folgers. Yeah, Turbo is super buff. Turbo's basically a one-man army. I like Pete's. I think Pete's is really good. What else? Yeah, mostly Pete's. Oh, I'm past the medieval world, Kaiser. I'm right now. I'm looking for parts for a rocket. So I guess maybe I'm not entirely past the medieval world since I still have to have the rocket built by the guy in the medieval world. I mean, I don't judge other people for drinking Folgers. Like, I would, you know, people will like what they like. I'm not gonna judge you for doing what you like. I mean, I will cook your steak medium well, and I will hate every minute of it, but I'll let you do it, and I won't tell you that you're doing it wrong, even though you're doing it wrong. Should open my own coffee shop. I was actually trying to reach out to some companies and see about maybe doing some sponsor spots in the JRPG Weekly Update for either like coffee brews or roasters, or maybe some like coffee equipment, like some French presses and stuff. Like that'd be pretty cool. But so far I haven't heard back from anybody yet, and I think it's probably because nobody takes you seriously on YouTube until you have 100,000 subscribers. You know what, Tenchi? I kind of agree. I mean, it shouldn't be illegal. I don't want to be like that elitist, but yeah, medium rare is definitely where it ought to be. And in some cases, it's forgivable to just go full rare, in my opinion. Not totally blue, but rare. I could do that sometimes. Yeah, I cooked a steak for my mother-in-law the other week. She's it was kind of traumatizing. She was one of those kinds of people who's like she'll cut into it, and if it bleeds, then she needs it cooked more. And when she means bleeds, she just means like if there's any juice coming out of that thing, then you got to throw it back on the grill. So I was making some ribeyes, and she wanted this thing cooked to like a hockey puck sort of consistency. And then she's like, it's dry. So she goes and puts ketchup all over it. Yeah. Oh, this thing again. Yeah, I'm never I'm never inviting her for ribeyes again. That's a mistake you only make once. You can tell it's on a budget. No, this boss fight is amazing, dude. It's like the art of this is actually really, really good. Especially given the time. Yeah, Turbo is super buff. Like, not only does he hit like a truck, but in this world he's like a cave dog. Yeah, let's try not to die. Oh, the backtracking and using boss assets? I think that's forgivable. I mean, a lot of games use boss rushes as a, additional content sort of thing. Yeah, like a dire wolf. Yeah. He's my dire dog. Ow. Heal up, Turbo. You're looking a little rough. Huh. Yeah, this fight is tough because it is kind of basically like I gotta solo it. Ah, man, his arm got in the way of my spear. Eh. Oh yeah, I think barrier might have been a good choice. Get wrecked. Lol. Uh-oh. Yeah, this music ain't, super great, is it? Yeah, it's one of those, self-returning... It's one of those automatically returning, ones, huh? So, the game doesn't just rely... I mean, it definitely uses ambiance more than I think it needs to. When it does have music, it's usually really good. This is not an example of that. This is by Jeremy Sewell, I think that's his name. The dude who does the soundtrack for like Skyrim and stuff. You once forgot how to throw a boomerang, but then it came back to you. I see what you did there. Hey, level 30!
Level up!
The barrier has worn off. Oh, yeah. All right. What's in here? Ah, the wheel. Can you imagine stabbing with someone with a spear and they blow up? That'd be pretty wild, wouldn't it? Every single day. Every single day on the road, right? You ever driven in city traffic before? Every day of my waking life. But seriously, I used to hate driving in the city traffic. until I moved back to Kansas. And oh my god, it is so much worse out here, guys. Hey, Vise, good to see you, man. It is so much worse to drive in like small town or medium town Kansas because holy crap, nobody goes the speed limit. Nobody. I mean, like I live next to a school zone. So like, during the morning and stuff, it's like 20 miles an hour, that's fine. Except on my way to work. Oh, hey, cool. I found a thing over here. Uh except like when it's not when it's not the school zone time though, people still drive 20 through it. And it's like otherwise it's a 30 and you can go 35 in a 30. And it just drives me absolutely bonkers. Anyways, does my place have a lot of old people? Not even. It's a college town. It's a college town the size of like 50,000 people when school is in session, and when school's not in session, it's more like 30,000. It's so dumb. So it's like at least 2/3 college kids, or it's at least a third college kids or so. But the problem is these college kids are all from small towns around here, and they don't know how to drive in city traffic. It is so bad. It is so bad. Ah, I'm sorry. Gotta get that off my chest for a minute. Oh yeah, Jade's sexy beam never gets old. I use that all the time, even up until the end game. It's good stuff. All right.
Well, you look like you've been through a lot. There are lots of bugs and baddies out there. They're probably giving you a hard time.
You're telling me.
Here's something that should help you out in the sand, tar, and lava. It's the formula of acid rain. Just mix 3 pots water with 1 pot ash and you've got a potent concoction.
Showers enemy with acid. I really don't want it though.
Would you like to purchase ingredients?
Sure. Some water. Some clay. I've been aching for some clay. Alright, would you like for me to record your progress? Yeah, okay. Am I gonna get Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I would love to. I don't know if I'm gonna play it or not. It depends. It looks like a pretty cool action RPG, I think, based on what I've seen. But I mean, I don't know. Would you guys want to see something like that? Can't carry any more ash or water. Okay, well, it's over here. Some clay, some water, biscuits, and more clay. Yeah, I really love the squish sound effects when enemies just go. That splat sound effect. So awesome. Poping balloons. Oh yeah, I during my very short while in New York, doing like business trips, it's like I would never want to drive in New York City, like in actual like huge metropolitan cities. No, 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 no. Or metropolitan cities rather. Yeah, public transit is the way to go. In Seattle, though, where it's like it's a city, but it's not massive. You can use public transit for some parts, like to and from, downtown, but you can still like drive places, and that's good. Thanks for all your help, Derek. Let me know if you need a back, if you find a passage back to Podunk. Oh, okay. No. Okay. Well, I thought I had to show her that I got the stuff, but I guess I don't. Yeah, this metropolis city. Public transportation is really awesome when it makes sense to use. In my small town, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because I live a 3-minute drive from work, which is awesome. Um, and there's not really much in the way of public transit. But there are some cities where public transit is just abysmal, so it's kind of hit and miss. Okay, so now that's right. Okay, now I gotta go over this way. Yeah, I live in Manhattan. I live in Manhattan, Kansas. The Little Apple. And we were actually on Jeopardy, I think, on New Year's Eve. There was a question that none of the contestants got because nobody cares about Manhattan, Kansas. Would I have gotten that question? Probably not, because I just don't care enough. And I never would have been on Jeopardy in the first place. But it was like, yeah, it was something along the lines of, in the Big Apple, in Manhattan, the Big Apple, they drop a ball on New Year's Eve. In Manhattan, in this Midwestern state, they drop an apple at midnight. And so the question is, what state? And nobody got it, I guess. So if you're ever on Jeopardy and they're asking you about that sort of thing, now you know. You live 26 miles from work and it takes you... Oh, that sucks. I'm really glad that I live so close to work. Having practically no commute it's a luxury that is hard to overstate. In surveys, they found that having the shortest commute is most strongly tied to your satisfaction with where you work. Oh, it's like a ball drop, except instead of being the shape of a ball, it looks like an apple. It's so derivative. Like our entire little town, its identity, its cultural identity is derivative from Manhattan, New York. Like it's so dumb. Like why would we brand ourselves the Little Apple? And they do. No, it's not an actual literal apple. That'd be really really dumb. At my last job, I lived 39 hours from, or 39 miles from work. And it took me an hour and 10 minutes to drive. Oh, God. That sounds absolutely terrible, coffee. What a terrible coffee. All right, so to get to the pyramids, I think it was this way. There are some things that suck about living in Kansas. No, hang on. There are lots of things that suck about living in Kansas. But one of the things that I don't mind about living in Kansas is how the commute is non-existent. Especially after having come from a city like Seattle. Oh, am I poisoned? I must be. You might be right about that, Alec, but do keep in mind by the end of Dragon Quest XI, you will be level 99. Like, it's not one of those games where you beat the boss at level 50 or something. And towards the end, you do have to do some stuff to actually make it to 99 quickly. Oh, is it not gonna... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to use escape. I meant to use heal. Yeah, I know I have poison. I just don't have... I guess I can use an item. Gotta use some herbal essence. Yeah, I really like that the enemies will run from you when you're properly leveled. It's kind of like turning encounters off, except you have the option of still continuing to grind. If you so desire. Alright, so... is this where the Oglins would be then? I kind of don't think so. Wasn't the Oglins... I don't know. Hey, Coffee, is this where I'm supposed to find the Oglins, or were those closer to the, the other place, the volcano? I thought Oglins were in the volcano, but I'm... There should be an underground dungeon below the pyramid. remote area of the pyramid. Oh, like that dried well. Okay. So it's not this pyramid. I mean, this is a pyramid, but it's not where I need to be necessarily. Yeah, there were 2 dungeons in this kind of area, right? There was this pyramid, but then there's also another dungeon that had the Oglins, I think. That's right, and you needed to use the Revealer spell to get there or something. Wait, what? Oh, this might be it. Get him, Turbo. You got this. Got some jewels. Splat indeed. Oh crap, I'm gonna need the levitate spell, aren't I? Hey, Square fan! This evening is treating me pretty well. How about you? Well, on the other hand, what a great coffee. If it's really far away from you, Tiny must be around. This looks like one of his rocks. One of his rocks. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, so if it's a really long commute, Coffee, since it's a startup, they might be able to allow you to work remotely. I mean, most support jobs, especially at startups, tend to have some sort of option like that. And it's definitely something to ask about during the interview. Because if you could do that remotely, then that in and of itself saves you a lot of time. That's like worth a couple dollars an hour difference, really. Man, I wish I used to. Way back in the day, way back before I had a job at VView doing body camera stuff. I worked for this point of sale register system for fast food companies. It's a terrible job. Kind of a crooked company, honestly, but you didn't hear that from me. But what was especially cool, though, is that I used to work from home a lot. Especially when I moved to Seattle, it was 100% remote work. And I used to play games before I streamed. I used to play games in between phone calls, which I probably wasn't supposed to be able to do, but whatever. It was, barely above paying minimum wage at the time, so whatever. So around that time, I started the game collection, and I was actually able to put out a lot of episodes of the game collection pretty like pretty quickly because I was playing a lot of retro stuff, which are shorter games, but I could also play them during the day and capture stuff, and sometimes I could even work on making episodes. Like I could record stuff during the day between phone calls. Probably shouldn't have been doing it, but whatever. You didn't hear that from me. I don't think that anybody's gonna ask for some back pay or anything. But yeah, that without the ability to work from home, the game collection definitely would have been a lot harder to produce in the beginning. Worked until my boss became one of my subscribers. I never told him about it. I don't think I ever told him about it. But I don't actually. I was funny thing. I was still one of their best employees. I mean, everybody thinks that they're always the best employee. I legit think that I was like the best employee that they had, which is why they allowed me to work remotely in the first place. And they had one other remote guy, and they kept him around because he was the only one who would really work overnights. And thing is, though, dude didn't answer his phone calls, so he's just pretty sure he was either, moonlighting or sleeping through his shifts. Never saw any repercussions of it. Do I ever think I'll revisit Final Fantasy Adventure, the Game Boy game? Possibly, maybe in Jukebox Hero or something like that. Why do you ask? I don't think I would ever re-review it, if that's what you mean. Well, I did Sword of Mana, Secret of Mana, will be Yeah, well, I already reviewed Final Fantasy Adventure, though. Yeah, I did Final Fantasy Adventure, then Sword of Mana, then Secret of Mana. Now I'm going to Secret of Evermore and then Seiken Densetsu 3. Well, what the hey? Did I finish everything that's here already? Scarlet Ambitions? I don't know. Is that the one that Baku did recently? No, that was Romancing Saga 3. Yeah, I haven't really got any impressions on Scarlet Ambitions. I mean, it's a port of a previously released game, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if there were other reviews available for the game. But I get what you're saying, though. Sometimes you don't want to watch a review or read a review. You just want to find out from people can kind of trust. It's just random strangers are sometimes more trustworthy. I getcha. But yeah, I haven't played it, so I have no idea. Unfortunately. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like they did a decent job on the remaster. Alright, how do we open that? First thing I am maxing... hang on. First thing I mixed on of the 3DS version of Dragon Quest VIII is the music. You know, it's not going to be orchestral unless you play the Japanese version, but the change is mixed for me. It's fine in some areas, kind of in others. However, watch something on the side. The volume. Yeah, the 3DS version, I definitely need to pick that up still, which is unfortunate because now it's getting more expensive. And I would like to play that version at some point. It is a little weird that it's a downgrade from the orchestral version from the US release of the... I'm pretty sure that the PS2 version for America is the only one that got a release here, or released with an orchestral version. Figures. I finally got rid of levitate, the levitate spell, and I think now I need it. I think. Oh, that's stupid. That knockback is so annoying. Yeah, let's go see if I can find somebody to... Yeah, that's how you cross that, but let's just go talk to the lady here in the village. Oh man, she doesn't offer spell replacement. That's a bit of a bummer. Dragon Quest VIII? Yeah, I think it's a bit more expensive these days. Dragon Quest VII you can still buy in retail shops on 3DS. Dragon Quest VIII though, it's basically just the second-hand market now, so prices are going up, I think. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I see what's happening here. There's a copy for $45 on Amazon. Huh. As long as it's one of the actual new copies and not just one of those like new that happens to not come with a case. That's always really frustrating. Second-hand sellers on Amazon. I got the reason that's on my mind is I actually today got a copy of a game that I wanted from Amazon, secondhand, from a third-party seller who was selling a like new copy of Shadow of Destiny for, what was it, like $12 or so? Yeah, like new. It definitely was not anything like new, unless new means like it was left in somebody's garage and was covered in like dirt and grime. Like, I've never seen such a dirty PlayStation 2 case before. Also, it didn't have a manual. Also, the case had stickers on it. The inside of the case had a sticker on it, and the disc had a sticker on it. So in other words, nothing like new. Super frustrating. Oh. Powerful drain formula. Alright, yes, let's equip and unequip stuff. Yeah, I don't think I really need to use revive very often, so we'll get rid of that and we'll put on levitate. I mean, it looks like the new the Dragon Quest VIII version of the game on 3DS. The 3DS version of Dragon Quest VIII adds new characters and additional quests, and it sounds like it's the definitive way to play in most ways, except for the soundtrack. It'd be nice if there was a way to replace this. I wonder, maybe there is. Maybe there's a way to replace the music with orchestral. I don't know. With like a hack. That'd be pretty rad if you could do that. Well, I think what I'll probably try to do is go to, I'll probably go on Amazon and raise hell and see if I can get a few bucks off for the trouble of having to clean everything up and buy a replacement case. Or, not case. Oh, heck, maybe a replacement case would be in order because it's also got a gash in the plastic. But maybe a replacement manual. But honestly, that's the other thing. The artwork on the case is also a bit scratched up. It's not great. Wait, PS2 Dragon Quest 8 for 60? That sounds way high. Unless it's like a brand new copy. Like sealed. Dragon Quest VIII was like a super good selling game on PS2. There's plenty of copies to go around. Check vgpc.com. Here, we'll do that right now, actually. Oh, if it's sealed, then yeah, $60. Sounds fine. But yeah, I didn't see whether you're talking about sealed or not. Sealed for 60 seems reasonable-ish, more or less. Now, do keep in mind that the Dragon Quest VIII also came with an optional, not all versions, but some versions came with an optional cardboard sleeve as well. It's kind of fancy. So you might make sure that if you're going to buy new, get one that has this super cool extra cardboard bit. Oh wait, that's not the way I need to go. mean, yeah, if you've got the coin, then buying new ain't bad. Heck, I got a brand new copy of Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter for review. When I reviewed it a few years ago, and I got it for like $10 sealed. And I think I did that also for Persona 3 FES as well. That one was more like $20 for a sealed copy at the time. Alright. Let's see if I was correct about needing levitate. There, you stay there, dog. And there we go. There, good thing I have that levitate spell. Alright.
Tiny has found a home here. Leave Tiny and Tiny's friends alone. Oglins understand Tiny. Tiny feels at peace. Leave now before Tiny must crush you.
Okay. Wait, I can't leave. The door? Door? Hey. Ooh, money. If you think about it, buying it brand new right now is actually getting a pretty hefty discount because of inflation. If it's only $60. Oh, it won't let me attack Tiny. I'm guessing that's just gonna continue until I go this way. Hang on a second, guys. Crap. Okay, hang on just a sec. Alright, just a second, guys. I gotta take my puppies out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna put up a 10-minute timer just in case it goes long, though, because it's, you know, puppies. So, yeah, back in 10 minutes at most. Hey guys, sorry about the wait there. It was necessary. The boys had to go out before bed. So, yeah, I am back now, and thanks for enjoying the music. As was stated earlier in the chat, yes, that was from OC Remix. It's a free album you can go download right now. Highly recommend it. It's the Terranigma one. It's Paths Less Traveled, and this one is looking out for the big guy. It's the lion theme. I love it. Okay, well, anyways, let's go ahead and put the other game music back up so you can hear our boss fight now and gameplay. Here we go. All right, where's my controller? Which one depresses you? Looking out for big guy, or just the fact that we never got Terranigma in the West in the first place. Both of those things are a little depressing, I understand. Okay, let's fight. Yeah, this part of the boss music is really great. Okay, I already killed enough of these guys here. There we go. I see. It is some sort of warping puzzle, I see. Yeah, I don't think I have to kill everyone, do I? Because he just keeps throwing more. Yeah, I don't think that there's any end to them. I just gotta find the warp tile that takes me up to Tiny. I think. Some sort of time warp. It's astounding. Time is fleeting, and madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to kill this guy. Good job, Turbo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've stepped on all of these warps at this point. Just unplug the hot tub. Oh yeah. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe the answer is just mass genocide here. Just gotta kill all these. Wait, Son of Honor? Oh, that was just another mob. Okay, maybe the trick. Just gotta take them all out at the same time, and then warp away before he throws more out here. Aha!
Stop! Tiny gives up. Please don't hurt Tiny. Tiny lifts and Tiny throws, and Tiny speaks in the third person, but Tiny doesn't fight.
How did I figure it out? I just killed them all and I jumped on a platform and it worked. And Tiny speaks in third person. I love that.
Take the diamond eyes and go.
Received the diamond eyes.
Please, stop gloating. Take the diamond eyes and go. Leave Tiny alone with his shame.
Okay. Come on, Turbo, let's get out of here. We'll leave Tiny with his shame. Yeah, let's skedaddle. For some reason, the word skedaddle always reminds me of the crazy old man from The Paper Brigade. You ever seen that movie? And if you haven't, you should have. It was a fantastic movie for kids, obviously. You never seen it. It's it was awesome. It stars the same kid from God, what was it called? House Arrest, where the kid like kidnapped his parents who were like getting a divorce and he locked them in the basement. It's another kid's movie. Oh, I've played Persona 4G. It's fantastic. And it deserves to be on the Switch. And I don't know why they haven't made it over there yet. I, in fact, have a full-on review of Persona 4 Golden. And it's definitely earned itself a spot in the game collection. Watch a YouTube video of these YouTubers making fun of this movie called Gooby. Ugh. I never seen Gooby. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden is the definitive way to play it for sure. Like Persona 4 regular it's all right. Persona 4 Golden is solid. It's the way to go. Who is my P4G waifu? Rise. Rise was my my waifu of choice. But so was Yukiko. It's between Yukiko and Rise. Let's see. There we go. Now we need to go to wherever land. What was it called? Yosuke is your waifu. Well, that's cool, man. You do you. Now, what I just can't ever understand, personally speaking, is why people, on the subject of Persona 3, it's like it is so wild to me that so many people are like Naoto 100%. Why? I'm not about that Naoto life.
Hi, Derek. Do you have the items that I need?
I sure do. Gave away the gauge. Gave away the wheel. Gave away the diamond eyes.
Very good indeed. Let's see here. I have to make sure all the pieces are in order. Now, if I adjust the knob and push this button and fiddle with this gizmo, I think we're ready to go. This is it, Derek. You're going to go where no one has ever gone before.
We've actually been there before.
Oh. Well, you've never been shot out of a turret with only a minimal chance of survival.
That's true.
Okay, let's go. Ten, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
This is a major time to ground control. I'm feeling very skilled. There we go. I think I know which way my spaceship needs to go. Alright. Yes! What a ride! Tinker's ship worked great! Turbo, what happened? You're so metallic. Like Toastzilla in Attack of the Appliance People. At least we'll be ready for an attacked by a bagel beast or waffle weasel. Sorry, Turbo. Just kidding. Now, if we better start looking for Professor Ruffleberg. What the heck? Turbo with the gun. Alright, looks like that's going to be a warp point that you have to enable at some point. By turning on a switch, I'm guessing.
Man, Turbo, you sure are a poor shot with that thing. Here, let me show you how it's done. Oh, okay, you got that one. Oh!
What's up, Hobbin? Oh, did I miss a question from you? Let me scroll up real quick. Did I... I don't know. What I don't see another question. What was your... Oh, you assume Persona 4... Oh, yes, my review is... Yes, let me double check my memory banks here. Yeah, it was spoiler free, man. I generally make all of my reviews as spoiler free as possible. And I definitely don't go into like any sort of plot reviews. Like I'll tell you like here's the basic hook of like the first hour of the game, but generally speaking my reviews I don't generally go into like the nitty-gritty of plot details and stuff. Cuz I feel like that would kind of ruin the whole experience. Or maybe not ruin the whole experience, but it would Okay. Interesting. That kind of looks like the pump from the volcano. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there's going to be some wind-based puzzles, I'm sure, in a moment here. Are these zappy floors? Nope, just force fields. Alright. Thank you for releasing me. Please accept offering. Received Neutron Blade. I am returning to my post. I will be late again. Wait, who gave away the ending? Hang on. My chat was way behind on the left here. In Twitch's greatness, someone in another channel spoiled both Persona 5 and 4 in a single sentence. That sucks. I hate that whole mentality of like, it's been a year, there's no, like, people pretend that like, oh yeah, if you haven't played the game in the first couple years, then there's no way that you can, avoid spoilers. It's like, no, just, you don't need to talk about the endings of a game. It's just not necessary. Unless you're talking to somebody who, you've verified whether or not they intend to play the game or have finished it. I mean, it takes a certain kind of jackass to spoil a game, I think. Like, to truly spoil it. Man, this Robo Rex is really annoying to fight. I wonder, can I... There. About friggin' time. Also, if it helps, just so you know, like, there are different endings for each of those games. What the heck? Okay. I'm not gonna say any more than that, but in case that was something that somebody gave you, like, you know, end game details or something, they may not necessarily be your end game details. Well, it's not actually a shmup. I don't think that those guys are actually shooting me. Like, I don't think they're doing any damage to me. Also, how soon can I find a save point? Oh, there we go. Okay, what the heck am I supposed to do here? I'm trapped. Hey, Grayson, thank you for the host, dude. How are you doing today? Here, let me give Grayson a quick shout out, actually. Here, hang on a sec. Let's see. Hang on. There we go. I recently redid my my stream deck, so I need to get used to how that's set up right now. I'm gonna give you a quick shout out here, Grayson. Everybody, if you're not already familiar with Grayson, you should definitely check his channel out. He's currently playing his way through the Final Fantasy X and X-2... No, not 10. Yeah, the X and X-2 HD remasters. And I hope that's going really well. And everybody from Grayson's stream, hello, welcome. My name is SuperDerek. I play a bunch of RPGs here on Twitch, just like Grayson. And also, I go on and I review them on YouTube if you're interested in that sort of thing. Today, we're making our way through Terranigma, or not Terranigma, that's the second time. I've got Terranigma on the brain for some reason. But right now, we're making our way through Secret of Evermore, which is not as good, but it's still pretty good. And if you like Secret of Mana, I think that, you know, it's not bad. Like, if you, especially if you're into, oh, thanks for the shout out. Of course, man, of course. Yeah, and Secret of Evermore is going pretty good. I think we're near Secret of Terra Evermore. I think that we're pretty close to finishing up the game. I don't think we're going to do that tonight, though. I don't think we're going to go a whole lot longer. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can find ourselves a save point or something. I think I'm just, like, stuck right now. I mean, it looks like a bullet hell also, but it's not. Like, I'm on a different axis, I think. A different Z-axis or whatever you call that. And I think I'm just trapped. Honestly, I feel like I'm just trapped in a cage. Like, I can't go this way, and can't go any of these ways. I came up through this this porthole, I guess, and this one won't open. Can the dog go outside? Maybe. I'll try switching to dog control. Okay, let's see if he can do something here. Okay, yeah. Oh, God. Ow. Yep. Yep, Doge can do something. Oh, man, what the heck? Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, Turbo's awesome here. Alright, so how do I, Oh, God. Oh, man. I really got myself beat up a little bit there, huh? Let's apply some defenses here. Oh yeah, Rab and his Yoshi moments, or Roshi moments. Yes, it's a little bit derivative, but I love him for it anyway. It's great. There we go. That's what I wanted. I needed to heal myself up. All right, now. Hey, false idols!
What does the scouter say about his power level?
9,000.
What?
Still don't understand.
What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
False idols, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome to the stream, guys, and everybody from False Idols stream. Hello, my name's SuperDerek. I play a bunch of RPGs, and we're playing through some Secret of Evermore. Not Terranigma, Secret of Evermore today. Good to see you, man. How you doing today? And you're playing through Machinarium? How's that going? So yeah, we're making our way through this it's kind of like an endgame area. Man, it's probably a good thing I got that barrier on. Seems to be doing a lot of good here. Here, let's use that again. It's going goodly, aside from some minor driver issues. I know all about them. I've been working on some technical issues on my stream for a while. Finally got everything all sorted out the other day. And at first I thought there might have been like driver related or maybe some sort of PCI Express issue. And as it turns out, here's something kind of interesting for people who care about computers and stuff. It's kind of interesting. Apparently, if you have a Ryzen PC, sometimes if you have cards that use like PCI 1X or 4X slots, sometimes they just won't work in 1X or 4X slots. They sometimes will only work if you have sometimes it'll only work if you have a have it in a 16X slot, which is kind of annoying, and that is something that took me a long while to figure out. But yeah, apparently that's kind of a common thing. Yeah, it does kind of suck, but it's mostly just like older PCI Express stuff that uses the 1X slots. So yeah, that and I mean, luckily I got a large motherboard with multiple 16X slots in them, so that wasn't a huge issue for me, but it could have been. Is there anything else up here that I need to sort out? That looks like something to sort out. never beaten this part of the game before? Are you talking about... Oh, Erdwin and Erdrick? I mean, do you want spoilers? Actually, I'm not even going to give you spoilers, just in case anybody hasn't played the game before. Because I'm sure a lot of people haven't. The Adventures of Toaster the Dog. Anybody know if there's a save point anywhere near here in this dungeon? Or is this like, oh, I'm just gonna like be in this dungeon until the end of the game and then it's over? Like, is there a town or is this just a straight up dungeon the rest of the way through? You think this is the end of the game? Okay. There is a residential area with a save point? Okay. It may have regenerated, I'm not entirely sure. Generally, enemies in this game don't regen. $1,600 damage from a maxed out turbo. Dang. Alright, thanks for the heads up, man. Come on. There we go. Come on, Turbo, you got this. You can totally take out that floating metal ball thing. Oh, can I just spam like this? Yeah, that barrier is very important. Ah, man, this thing is just a hit point. Hit point sponge. Alright, so the space station is a grid. Oh, I see. So there's C1 and B1. I hate how his attack is so weak. Or rather, these guys are just such a high hit point pool. I mean, I understand that it's like, oh, this is the end game, but this is not, like, fun, this part. Like, enough is enough, right? No, it will not let me walk past him. The path is too narrow. And they hit like a truck too, so once... So once the barrier fades, I have to quickly react and hope it doesn't knock me out. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do something to help me wind down a little bit. Is it this one? Yeah. We're gonna go with a night stream here at this point while I wind down. Hope you guys don't mind. Should help me go to sleep later on tonight. The trick is to bring the DPG back inside so it... Oh, the dog. I gotcha. Oh yeah, maybe that would help. Yeah, Derek After Dark. Yeah, how do I get dog back in here? Oh yeah, that way. Yeah, because dog could pretty much solo this joint, couldn't he? No worries, Nixu. Oh, you also left a tip? Let me scroll up here. Oh, the dog's on a different axis, so he can't actually attack enemies from here. But there we go. Okay, but I saw that you said something about like save points being accessible from like A2 and B2. Or somebody said that. Man, good thing Doug is buff AF. What the heck? Why did that not kill this guy? There. Oh well. So, how did the dog get so strong? I don't know. The dog is just better than me, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so as hero, can I open any of these doors? Super Dog RPGs. I see them. I don't see how to activate them. Oh, what the heck? You have to be like pinpoint on like a little pixel on there to get oh god, that's annoying. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Okay, we'll just cleaning program in progress. Do not detain the cleaning mechanism. Machine. Gotta be pixel perfect, exactly. Omnitopia Healing Station operative. Insert 100 credits for the rest cycle. Engage. Cycle complete. Please step away from the beam. Alright. See you later. Alright. So, here, let's switch profile. Let's see. There we go, and there we go. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. And for hanging out with me after dark. It is a little later than I usually stream, but I think we made pretty good progress, and the fact that we're on the last dungeon of the game it's pretty sweet. So, thank you all so much for joining me today. It has been a lot of fun. Let's see who we can drop in on now. Let's see. refresh my raid Dreamy, you say? Is that an option? He's playing Alliance Alive. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll go and drop in on Dreamy. He's been a really great guy. And guys, if you're not already familiar with Dreamy Warrior, stick around because he's a super cool dude. And also another JRPG streamer. So here, let me set the raid here. Raid. Oh, caps is on. Raid. Hey, Mike. How's it going, man? All right, so we're setting up Raid Dreamy Warrior 00. All right, so we'll set this up. So again, if you're not already familiar with Dreamy Warrior, make sure you stick around because Dreamy is a super fun guy to hang out with. He's playing through Alliance Alive on Switch right now, which, if you're not familiar, is a game written by the same guy who did the original Suikoden 1, 2, and 3 titles. So it's a lot of... I'm really interested in seeing what it's all about. I haven't actually played it yet, but I'd really like to. So anyways, guys, I'm probably not going to be able to hang around super long after the raid because I'm pretty tired and I got work in the morning, but we will be streaming again on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday we'll be picking this up where we left off, and I think finishing the game if our progress so far has been any indication. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, Tiny Beard, thank you so much for that follow. And yeah, it's a great reminder. If anybody else is new here, make sure you get followed so you see me next time. All right, guys. Here, let me switch to... where is it? Okay, here. Switch to ending sequence. And yeah, just a quick thank you, guys. And then, all right. 36 of us coming to the raid. Make sure you drop a SuperDerek raid when we land. See you guys on the other side.